Hi, Mom.
Here, how are you? How was your first day of school?
That's not important. What is important is what kind of things could you think of to do with a meat tube?
With a what?
A meat tube, like a tube of frozen meat.
A tube of frozen meat.
Like ground
I don't know
beef in
what kind
tube,
of meat.
like ground beef in like a tube form.
You could make meatloaf. You could make shepherd's pie.
Okay, let's come up with a creative way, a creative thing to do with it that's not to eat it, though.
Oh. What do you plan on doing?
Don't worry about it. Just help me out here.
I have no idea what you could do with a tube of meat.
Really?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Okay.
What are you gonna... Who is this for?
I gotta go.
Derek, are you at work?
So originally I wanted to do a parody of Tyler Oakley's What Could You Do with a Pimp Cup and make it What Could You Do with a Meat Tube, but I wasn't motivated to either buy a meat tube or film in the supermarket. So just know I thought of it though, and it would have been funny. Like, imagine how funny it would have been. Okay, so Peter, awesome job in the clown makeup. It was well worth the wait. I'm not going to stare at the camera for 3 minutes and 15 seconds because there's no reason to. And also, my videos, I talk a lot in my videos. I don't have time to do that. There's no time to spare. You mentioned in your video that you really don't like work right now and the career you've chosen, and that makes me really sad. So I hope things get better, or you make some sort of move or something to improve it. But your question was to read an entry from a journal, and I was going through my live journal, which I used to write in quite frequently, and I don't know, like, I didn't really write about, like, feelings and stuff. It was more stories of, like, my adventures, so I could always remember them. And I'm going to read you part of an entry from, let's see, what's the date? February 13th, 2002. A couple weeks ago, I found a ham in the trunk of my car left over from Christmas. Laura and I were supposed to give it to a less fortunate spelled really wrong, family, but I guess we forgot it in the trunk. So anyway, a couple weeks ago, I found the ham. Last night I decided it was time to get rid of it. So I hid it in my jacket, walked over to Kyle's, sat on his porch so that the ham was completely hidden in my coat, and when Kyle walked outside, I asked, "Kyle, if I give you a ham, would you accept it?" He said yes. I pulled it off from my jacket and said, "Well, here you go, neighbor." Anyway, he did not want it, so we decided to give it to my wonderful neighbor, Goron. And there's a follow-up entry, but I'm not going to read it because it's long. But basically, the story behind Goron is he was an asshole who lived next door to me. And so we thought it'd be funny if he found a ham on his porch and, like, didn't know where it came from. It's not really your typical prank, because nothing bad happens to him. But you gotta think, he may still wonder this day, I wonder where that ham came from. So, I hope that gives you an idea of what kind of kid I was. My girlfriend just, oh, now she's gone. She does not like to be on YouTube. Come on, be on YouTube. Oh, she's here now. She just got back from,
Project Sunshine.
Project Sunshine, which is where they listen to Natasha Bedingfield. Right? That's what you did, right?
We go to Children's Hospital in Milwaukee, and we help parents of terminally ill children relax. We do, like, massages and facials and all that fun stuff.
That's cool, right? I think it's cool. So Amy went way over her time limit.
Ooh, that's bad.
You know that. You already know she did it.
Punished.
She should be. Do you have any idea for punishments? We'll edit all this.
She just
points.
has to watch you.
Oh, ouch.
That's punishment enough.
I don't know.
You could do, like, a book report.
You can do a book report. I want you to do a book report on one of my videos. That's the punishment. You have to watch one of my personal videos, and you have to write a book report, and you have to read it to us. That's your punishment. And then Amy asked if it's a would you rather be able to foretell the future or have all the money you'll ever need. And, and I think ignorance is bliss. I don't want to know the future, even if it's for the best. So, and I love money. So, hands down, all the money you'll ever need. And I'm going to take the interpretation as all the money you ever need as being, like, anytime I need money, I have it. Not, like, the bare minimal. So, that was easy. Ooh, can you buy me an easy button?
Like, From Staples?
Yeah, and I could hit it and it'd say that was easy. Like, and then anytime I answer a question on here that was easy, I could hit the button.
I'll try to find you one.
Thanks. Brett works at Staples now. My brother, whose name Shelby hates, works at Staples, so maybe he can get me one.
Why does she hate the name Brett? It's
I
like the most fantastic name ever.
I know. Why would she do that? So Shelby, first things first, you clearly have a crush on that boy. I understand he's one of your best friends, but I have best friends that I don't stick my finger in their mouth. Just saying. And then also the poem, or
I think you did that to, like, David and Kyle, though.
that doesn't count. They're super best friends. And then the thing you had him read was about how much you used to not like Wednesdays, and I just think that's really ironic. I'm not going to bother explaining the irony. We all get why. When I was a kid, one thing that we like to eat is crack. No, not really. This is Kool-Aid mixed with sugar, and what you used to do is you'd lick your finger, and then you'd...
Oh, God.
I still like it, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't
It's too sour.
walk around campus doing this like I used to at recess, but, I mean, it's still delicious.
You have to talk about how it turns your finger colors.
Oh, yeah, and it turns your finger... Like, I used to have cherry a lot, and then you'd have, like, red, like, your whole hand would be red by the end of the day.
Fruit punch is good.
See you guys next week.